have it at QVC. In fact, at QVC.com, we have a 1-ounce version. It sells for $65. Hello. That's customer top rated. This is a full big super size. This is 1.7 ounces, and it's only a few dollars more.
Correct.
At $71.88. So you're getting a huge amount of product at a much lower price than having to go back and buy the original 1 ounce over and over and over again. We have easy pay for Dr. Will Kirby's first visit ever at QVC. This has never had a chance to be on Easy Pay before. 3 easy payments of $23.96. 500 have already been ordered, so that's why we give it an exclamation point and tell you it's a hot pick, it's a star of the day, and we do this on our auto delivery program, which means we're going to get it to you every 90 days. This is a 90-day supply. So under $1 a day for this product, which in the 1-ounce version is customer top rated. And again, a huge, huge value. 1 ounce, $65 at QVC.com, 1.7 ounce, $71.88, and easy pay.
This is the product that really started it all. This is the product that has that stabilized retinol technology that I love it. And what's the reason? It increases, knocking it over, increases surface cell turnover. How long does that process take? Well, the human adult skin cycle is approximately 35 to 57 days. What that means is cells are constantly being born, cells are constantly sloughing off. A cell that's born today is going to fall off in approximately 57 days or approximately 8 weeks. What do? We want to increase that surface cell turnover by applying stabilized retinol technology to it. And what happens when you do that? Softer skin, smoother skin, improvement in the luminosity of your skin, decrease in the fine lines that you're visualizing. So needless to say, stabilized retinol technology, absolutely imperative for any skincare regime. The difference here, stabilized retinol technology married with Tetrol E. What does Tetrol E do? Firms, tightens, restores elasticity. I love clinical studies. Clinical study shows in as fast as 2 minutes, the surface area of cells shrink and tighten by 41%.
Wait a minute, how long?
In as fast as 2 minutes, you get 41% shrinking of those surface cells. And that's why when you use this product, you notice you get that firming and that tightening feeling. You get that the experience of that right away. So it's the marriage of those two properties, stabilized retinol technology, Tetrol E, together in one product. And this is the first product that in the line, and it's obviously been customer top rated because it works really well.
Right.
You come to my house, open the medicine cabinet, boom, this is what I use every single night.
So Dr. Kirby, we've seen this great technology throughout the show. So if I'm already using maybe a day cream, or I'm thinking about getting the day cream, why do I need a serum? I mean, why did you want to do a specific product in a serum? Why do I need this?
The serum is luxurious in the way that it spreads on your face, and that's incredibly important in the context of how it's delivered. When you push down the top here, it gives you that amount. And I know you're thinking, Dr. Kirby, that's not very much. Pearl size amount? Size of a pearl covers your entire face. And the beauty of a serum is a serum spreads very, very easily. When you talk about the thickness of items, ointments are very, very thick. Lotions and serums are much thinner, and as a result, they spread easier. And this technology, once again, it's concentrated. This is a real treatment option, so as a result, you want to spread it over the whole face. If it was thicker and it wasn't a serum, it wouldn't be as easy to spread.
Right.
Every single thing that can be improved in the context of this technology, Neutrogena Dermatologics has thought it out. From the way it's packaged, the way it's manufactured, this porcelain glass, light cannot penetrate it. The reason the stabilization is so important is because the product that you get on day 1 is the exact same product that you get on day 30, day 60, and day 90, and it continuously works efficaciously over the course of the entire life of the bottle.
Dr. Kirby, can I use this with the day cream, or would you prefer I just use this full face?
What I really recommend for people is this is a full facial product. I use it at night. This is a product you can use. You can incorporate it into your regime, the entire face every single night, and then I recommend using a targeted product with it. So I like one full facial product and 1 or 2 targeted products, the wrinkle filler and the eye cream. However, like someone called earlier tonight and they said, can I use the 2 together? As long as you're tolerating it. If you've gone through the progression kit or you have an oily complexion like myself, you can use the day, which moisturizes, treats, and protects, and you can use the night, but that's definitely not the way to start for a novice. If you've never used anything before, I recommend the progression kit. If you've never used anything before, but you can tolerate products very well, you could definitely jump right in, both feet first with this, and then you could start concentrating on targeted areas.
Well, we are very busy on the phone lines. Before we run off to the phones, and look, 1,500 have already been ordered. This is Dr. Will Kirby's only visit ever, first visit ever, that we've seen a 3-pay easy pay plan, and this is a 90-day supply. This is a lot of product. You saw that little pearl-sized drop that I did full face, so you're spending well under $1 a day for the results that Dr. Kirby talked about. But let's go to QVC.com, because not only are you going to see that the 1 ounce costs $65 at QVC.com, just a little bit more, a few dollars more, and you're up to 1.7 ounces. But here are the customer top ratings. And look at this. Results! Exclamation point. She said she had to write a review because she had to tell everyone how great this product is. If you're new to QVC, read these. Great product, so convenient. See, that's what I love. It's just fast.
Well, they
not
really,
taking a lot of time.
Neutrogena Dermatologics really thought this process out. They make your regime as simple as it can possibly be.
I'm sure you'll love to hear this, Dr. Kirby. Best retinol product. That's what the next customer wrote.
I'm happy to hear it, but I'm not surprised at all.
46, and my skin has never looked this good. Well, you know, you heard about the amazing results that Doctor talked about. You've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You have a chance for the first time ever to lock into auto delivery on the Easy Pay plan, which means $23.96 a month on your credit card statement. My husband would be thrilled if the only thing on my credit card statement per month was $23.96.
I understand.
And it never is. You get that, right? You know that.
Oh,
so anyway,
I hear you.
and I mean, how much would you spend for beautiful skin? And I think there's really 3 different ladies watching. Number 1, if you are using something that you love, but you'd like to give it a boost, why not add this to the regimen that you're using? Number 2, maybe you don't like what you're using. You're really feeling like you're floundering. This is, again, only a QVC and a cut above anything you've ever tried before. And then last but not least, if you are brand new and you're not using any skincare, Dr. Kirby recommends the progression that we saw earlier.
Correct.
But if you have tried some skincare and you just gave up and you could tolerate retinol before, give this a shot because it's unlike any other retinol product you've ever used. Now we got a ton of people waiting to meet with you, so Isabel's on the line.
Hi, Isabel.
Isabel, meet Dr. Kirby.
Hi, Dr. Kirby. Hi, Jane. How are you today?
We're great tonight. How are you?
Very well, and very grateful to Dr. Kirby.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now tell us why.
I have been using Neutrogena since you came on, since you first introduced it, and the face, for the eyes, and also the 35, 35 SPF.
The SPF 35?
Yeah. But I had a question because, like, when I came in, you said that there's a RX 35 daily retinoid. Is that different than the one I'm using?
No, that's the exact same one. And I apologize.
Okay.
Some of the products, they have longer names, so we kind of simplify them like that. We call it the day, but it's actually the SPF 35 day moisturizer.
Yeah, okay, because I have that for
multitasker.
the day, and I just was, I have a whole bunch of lines that, like you think that, that if you make a cake out of them, you're going to end up with a better product or something. And I said, you know what, let me put one aside. And I did it by mistake. I put yours aside because I just wanted to see if there was a change. And I switched over to another line, which is extremely expensive. And I was over there thinking, oh, I'm looking good. I looked in the mirror about 2 weeks ago, and I looked at my forehead, and my forehead was all crepey. And I'm young. So I freaked because it looked like I had been out in the sun too long.
Sure.
So I took the other stuff, I threw it out, and I switched over to you. I've been back on yours for like 2 weeks, and now my face is back to, I have luminosity. I feel like, like new skin again.
That's fantastic. It's funny you brought up that things can be expensive. I always tell people you can spend a lot of money on a good product, or you can spend a reasonable amount of money on an excellent product. And that's what Neutrogena Dermatologics tries to do, is really make it affordable for everyone to have beautiful skin.
And I think that was smart of you, Isabel. I mean, you did a little...
It doesn't make me flake.
Right.
That's excellent. I'm glad
you
to hear
don't
that.
have the issue like I did where my husband said to me after using a product a few years back, honey, what's wrong with your skin? I don't really want to use a product that prompts somebody to ask me that.
I wish you would just come out with something like this, like for the body, the stomach.
For the full body?
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the reasons that the super size is 1.7 ounces, because there was a need for it.
I switched over to that, I've switched over, But
consumers asked for the larger size.
For like a body one, so that you could take care of the body as well.
Well, you're talking to the doctor, Isabel, so maybe we'll get into the lab and see what we can do.
No, I'm just kidding.
that we can jump in and come out.
Exactly. Oh, I'm glad you did your own little experiment at home, Isabel. I'm glad you found out that you came back and came home to the Neutrogena Dermatologics.
I did. And I use it. I kind of use it in conjunction with some of Dr. Dinesh's products.
Right.
And so far, knock on wood, I'm doing great. But I have all your products. I'm using them all now.
Well, I'm
Good
glad
for
to hear
you.
that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Isabel.
Today I ordered for the first time, I think, which is new, the RX filler.
Yep, the wrinkle
how
filler.
that
The
works
wrinkle
out.
filler, right. And it sold out last time, so maybe you can go on QVC.com and tell us what you think in a review.
I sure will.
I'd love to read it.